Would you take $10 for it?
I'll take 15.
I'll think about
Okay.
it. Okay. Morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you? Good, good.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So at the first garage sale, Stacey and I were looking, I find this Simpsons, the complete first season DVD. He wanted $2 for it, but I don't think it really went for that much. So I think I passed on that. As I'm looking at this footage, I see Sex and the City there, but I don't think it's the whole series. So we're just kind of looking around. Looks like things are priced pretty good. As you guys can see, those books are only priced at $1, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to head over to the table and I see that baseball DVD set right there, which I kind of glance right over it. I don't know what I'm doing there, but I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to take a look at it. Just something that I really haven't seen. So I'm going to look it up and see what it's worth. So I get the eBay app ready. I use a scan barcode and I go ahead and scan the barcode real quick to see, what it's worth. And when I scanned it, it came up and it was going for a decent amount, which I was kind of surprised at. I really didn't know how much this was worth, but I'm seeing like 28, what they're listed for. Then I see the one right there on bids for 2050. It still had a day left on it. So I'm like, all right, so I know it's at least worth a 20 because there's already bids on it. So I'm going to check sold listings real quick. It's a little all over the place. There's one right there for $44.99. So I'm going to check, always check what ended recently. I'm seeing 24, 24, 29. So I'm thinking between like $20 to $30. And he only wanted $3 for it. And something that I always recommend is if you're buying DVDs or video games or anything that's on a disc like that, always check the disc, make sure it's not all scratched up, looks like it can play in a DVD player or Blu-ray player, because it really devaluates the item if the item is really scratched up, and there might be a chance that it might not play.
Did you do 2 on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double meter.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you very.
No problem. Have a good day. You too. Thank you.
So at the next sale, I find Stacy and she has this like throw blanket, and then I see, oh, it's Thomas Kincaid. And Thomas Kincaid is a great artist, so he has a lot of very popular, artwork, a lot of landscapes, things like that, lighthouses, all sorts of stuff. He does amazing Disney paintings as well, so Thomas Kincaid is very well known. So we're looking at this blanket right here, and it looks like it's in great shape, so I think we're going to pick that up. And as always, if you guys see things that maybe I missed that might be worth something, please leave a comment down below, because I'm always learning, so I'm sure I pass stuff all the time. Like maybe that toaster right there, I don't know. But if you guys see some, leave me a comment down below. Then over here at this table, I find these pure filters. I'm gonna open it up, make sure that they're in there. So all 5 are in there, so those are new. So I'm like, all right, water filters can go for a good amount because they're expensive if you buy them outright. So I'm gonna get the eBay app out, I'm gonna scan it real quick, see what they're going for, and see if it's something worth picking up. So I'm looking at them, and it looks like they're going for like about, I don't know, 30 bucks here on the sold listing. So I'm like, all right, sweet. I think I'm gonna pick these up depending on what they're asking for them.
How much is this?
$1.
$1?
She got a new refrigerator, so she never set it up. She told me last night.
Gotcha. And you said the blanket was $1?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
You too.
All right.
So I'm looking, I end up finding Stacy, and she's holding a plate, and it's a plate from the Old Country Roses set by Royal Albert. So this is one of Stacy's favorite patterns, so she loves that set. So I think we're just gonna pick up this one plate.
Good.
How much is this?
So hard to see. Do you know what table it was on?
It's on this table right here.
Oh, that's a $2 table.
Okay.
Yeah, Douglas said he saw you guys.
Stacy, it's on this table. It's a $2 table.
Oh, I didn't see it.
All right, so is that okay?
Cool. Oh, very nice. Thank you so much.
You're
Would you
welcome.
like that?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
This garage sale looked really proper, had a lot of stuff, a lot of tables. Stacey finds these blankets. There's one right there that says Champions. I don't know if there was a team on it. I don't remember looking at it, but we decided to pass on that one. Still cruising around. I come over here. I see these two printers, and then it looks like they have the ink with it. So I'm like, all right, well, let me check the ink real quick, see if the ink goes for anything. So I get the eBay app out. I'm going to scan it real quick. As you can see, it's a toner cartridge. So go ahead and scan it, and it comes up, and to my surprise, because usually toner cartridges go for a good amount, it just did not go for that much. As you guys can see, it's like $8, something like that. So I was like, all right, I'll pass on that. And then right next to me, I spot this, the Pilgrim Pear Thanksgiving like Publix platter. So we've sold this in the past before. So usually they bring about, I'm trying to remember, I want to say about $20 to $30 if I remember correctly. So I'm like, all right, well, I've sold this before, so I know that it does sell well. It comes in the original box. The box wasn't in the best of shape. They wanted $3 for it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. Stacey's over here. She's going through a lot of like the arts and crafts with like stickers and things like that. A lot of it was from Michael's and Joann's and things like that, but a lot of that stuff can be really expensive for like a pack of stickers. So these were a pretty good price, like, you know, quarter, 10 cents, things like that, 50 cents. So Stacey's gonna go through those. And she's gonna pull out some things that she likes, you know, just for her, not for resale, but just things that she would like. So whenever we see like plush or stuffed animals that we don't really recognize or they look a little bit older, Stacey and I are always going to pick them up and look at them. So this one they wanted $2. It was like a penguin with like a little baby penguin. It was really cute. So I'm trying to look up here and kind of see if I can find this exact one, but I'm having trouble finding it. So I think we end up passing on it, but you know, always be on the lookout for older plush that you don't really see all the time because they can go for a good amount of money. So right here I'm looking at these bowls and plates and they're Maxam, M-A-X-A-M, never heard of it before, but they were really pretty. They look kind of like, I don't want to say watercolor, but they were just really, look like they were hand painted. So they look really pretty, so we're looking at them and they go for a decent amount of money, so I think we're going to go ahead and pick those up as well. So Stacey ended up getting this blanket right here. It's got like a mama penguin on it with a baby penguin. I don't know if it's a mama penguin, maybe it's a daddy penguin. Not really sure, but it was just a really cute blanket, so we thought we'd pick this up as well. And on the tag, it looks like it says Chevelle.
Actually, I don't think that's right, but that's what I was gonna ask. Cause there's two price tags on it.
Yeah, it was 3.
It was 3. Okay.
We'll go 2.
2. Okay. And do you know how much that blanket is?
$1.
Okay.
Hi. 3.
And do you know if you can do any better on the bowls? Because there's a chip on one of them. And the big one has a lot of crazy.
Okay,
And then all
so
the clothes are $1.
Could you do 10 for everything?
sure,
Okay.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
So at the next sale, right when I walk up, I just see like bins of these bobbleheads. So I'm like, okay, maybe these bobbleheads could be worth something. I know some bobbleheads can be worth some decent money. I know there's a lot here. There are different players. So I take the eBay app out, I scan it real quick. They aren't really going for that much. So I was like, all right, so I have to leave them. But sometimes, you know, if you can get a good bulk price, it might be worth it. But they just weren't they weren't selling that great individually. So I just left them.
I think that's a 99 to 04 bus station.
Oh, cover. Gotcha.
Over here I see Stacey, and she is looking at this Thomas Kincaid Hamilton Collection Christmas wreath. So she's kind of looking at it. I'm not sure how much it is, but you know, Thomas Kincaid, like I said earlier, is very popular. So to find something like this, it looks like the original box with the foam. It just looked like in great condition. So I'm gonna go ahead and look it up here and see, you know, what it's going for, if it's worth anything. So as you guys can see, it's a little bit all over the place. There's one for like $69, then $3.99, $148. You know, those might be brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the sold listings just to see kind of what's sold. But I mean, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell when things are kind of all over the place. So I'm gonna check ended recently real quick. And as you guys can see right here, I mean, it's going for like $48, you know, 50. So I'm thinking between like 50 to 75, depending. You know, I think a lot of it might have to do with the time of year, because I'm sure if you were to sell this during Christmas time, it would probably go for more than if you try to sell it at a different point in the year.
As well that my father sharpened the There should be a bow.
Okay.
Maybe that's the way they took out their frustration.
Yeah.
And does it work?
You know,
It does work.
Okay.
The extra lights in there.
steer you a little bit.
It can go outlet or battery.
Okay.
Would you pay $10 for it?
I'll take 15.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I'll take a chance with you. It's fine with me. You wanna do it? Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll take it for 15.
Awesome.
There you go.
Great, thank you so much.
I'll grab it.
Enjoy it. Really enjoy it.
Thank you.
Next up, as I'm walking up to this garage sale, those hot purple, aqua, white colors, you know, just stand out vintage to me. So there's like this little igloo cooler right there, and those little coolers can go for a lot of money. So always been on the lookout for those. I do see this Bose speaker stand, so I'm looking those up right now to see how much those are going for. She wanted $20 for those, so I'm looking them up, and they range. They go from like 70 to 100 depending, and this is still brand new.
Yeah, those are about 120 online if you.
Are these new or?
They're brand new.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know like what
Brand
they.
new. I thought I was buying one set and I was buying two sets. So I have a set I'm using and
Gotcha.
I have
Okay.
an extra set.
No problem. Do I pay up front or do I pay you?
You can pay me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's both our stuff.
Both your
so
stuff?
That's me.
Gotcha. She has like a little cooler over there. Would you do 15 for this?
I can't.
No?
Sorry,
Okay.
just because I know I can sell it.
All right.
I'll be right there.
No problem.
I'll give you the cooler for free though for 20 if you want to do that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy them.
Thank you.
At the next sale, on this table as I head over, there's like this, it looks like a label printer or something like that. So I'm going to inquire about it. It comes with a whole bunch of extra ink with it. So I was curious how much they wanted for it.
Does this work or?
Yep, it does.
Okay.
It says it works.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
It was hiding in the shadow.
Gotcha. How much is it? Oh, it's just like a label maker? Is that what it is? Okay.
It comes with the
Comes with here?
box. Yeah.
Was it like extra labels or something? Oh, okay.
Extra labels.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that's the original box that
It's
it.
$50.
50 bucks.
The labels are like $20 each.
Okay. Do you have to connect to your computer? Is it wireless or do you know?
It needs to be.
It's like has to be connected to the computer? Okay.
I tried to negotiate with him a little bit, but $50 was just way too much for me to get in that. I think it was only going for like 70 to 90. And so, I mean, $50 to get into it was just too much. So we had to pass on that.
All right, come on.
At the next sale, I just see a whole bunch of boxes that look the same. So right here, it's a leash. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a pet leash, but I don't know if it's like a certain brand or certain kind. But they had a whole bunch of them. So I'm looking at that. And then to the left of that, they had this pump right here. It was called the turbo pump. And I believe it was for like your drains, maybe to like clear your drains. So she had a couple of those as well. But she wanted a little bit too much for each individual box. And I did try to look them up on eBay. And there was no listings or sold listings of those products. So I decided to leave those. Thought these might be worth some money, you know, these Peter Pan, these Disney glasses. Nope, they really don't go for that much. I was really surprised. Over on this table, I find this Iron Man fig pin. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of fig pin, but fig pin stands for figurine and it's a pin. So I do collect Disney pins, as you guys know. So that's like a different company that makes pins, but they have a license with Disney, so they can make, you know, Disney licensed characters. So that one's an Iron Man fig pin, so I really like that. I'm gonna ask how much they want for that. And then I was also looking at this Thomas the Train and windmill set, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the eBay app out real quick. I'm gonna scan it, see how much it's going for. And as you guys can see, I mean, it goes for a little bit, so I'm gonna ask, you know, how much they want for it, because there's no prices on these items. And I also took a quick look at these Harry Potter slippers. And I was really surprised too that they didn't go for that much, so I left those.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. How much are these?
It'd be 7 total.
7 total. How much are they individually?
5 and 2.
5 and 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So like I always tell you guys, like I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out, you know, what's good, what's not good. And if there's something that I don't really recognize, I'm going to look it up. So I find this Tube Heroes. I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to get the eBay app out. I'm going to scan it and just see maybe it's worth some money. But I scanned it and it didn't go for that much, so I left it.
All right. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
Sure.
Babe. Hey. How much are the vases?
I'm sorry, which one?
How much are the? Oh.
Closet?
Is there anything over here?
So Stacy's over here looking at the plates and bowls and stuff, and then she points out these really beautiful, like pink and blue and orange bowls. So I'm gonna look them up here real quick, and when I look them up on eBay, I see one right there, but I find one that has sold, but they took a best offer. So I don't know if you guys know of this tool, but it's called 130point.com, 130point.com. And if you go there, it will show you what eBay took as the best offer. So it's a great tool to use. So I think Stacy and I are going to go ahead and pick these up.
Is there any way it could be 5? Because it has a couple chips on the platter.
Kevin. 5.
Hi.
There's like some chips and stuff on the platter and stuff here, so.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's up, so I just wanted to make
Gotcha.
sure.
No problem. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Have a great day. All right, you want to do it?
Sure.
All right.
Only a selfie.
Okay.
Thank you.
It goes with those.
Do you have change for $1?
Yeah.
Thank
Give
you.
me a minute.
Okay.
No problem.
Got it.
Thank you so much.
So right before we left, we found this Goofy plush, and it was only marked a quarter. So I was like, well, for a quarter, for a Goofy plush, I think I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. So we ended up buying that. And we also spotted this Coleman, you know, looks like a vintage cooler right there. So we were thinking about picking it up, but it didn't really go for that much. So we decided to leave that.
All right, let's do it. Thank you.
Thank you.